If you're about to go through family court, you're at the beginning of a journey that's going to change your life. Now, you can either change your life for the better, or it can change your life for the worse. You can either come out of family court without a relationship with your children, or you can come out with something through family court. It's a transformative period in any non-residing parent's life. And embracing this reality requires more than just legal strategy. It demands a complete shift in perspective. Understanding this, I frame my approach to family court, not as a battleground for further conflict, but as a forum for finding resolution and solutions. Having personally navigated the turmoil of family court, feeling initially as if the whole world were squaring up to me, I'd learned some invaluable lessons that guide my philosophy today. Now, no one family is the same. That's the first thing you need to remember. It's critical to acknowledge that, since no two family court will invariably differ. This truth is the foundation upon which personal understanding and legal predictions can be built. With extensive experience helping thousands of families across England and Wales and absorbing extensive adult education in law and psychology, I've crafted an approach shaped by the tapestry of these varied experiences, led by decisions that judges have made. Now, personal learning and transformation, and I can only speak again for myself and drawing from my own strenuous journey through the family court and seeing the potentially detrimental path laid out by my opposition, I embraced a profound realization. Implementing the strategies I now share was not merely professional but deeply personal. This transformation has not only salvaged enriched my life and my relationship with my daughter, supporting her to thrive and excel academically, other parents in similar strife. And this will work for you as well. Heeding judicial patterns and standards. By meticulously listening to judges and absorbing the nuances of each case, I found discernible patterns in judicial expectations and decision-making processes. Understand this. When you enter the family courtroom, the parenting standards, as understood by the courts, are magnified 10x. You 10x it. Now, judges are tasked with the paramount objective of safeguarding the child's interests. Failing to recognize this often leads to a misplaced expectation of and unnecessary strife. You're effectively giving parental responsibility to the courts. And they have power. Now, the power of behavioral transformation is huge. You stand on the precipice of one of life's most significant changes, venturing into a family court, adopting the narratives of conflict, negativity, and victimization will only yield destructive outcomes. I propose an alternate route, one marked by introspection, responsibility, and transformation. It's essential to recognize that success in family court isn't measured by temporary victories or social media recommendations or comments, but by the sustained well-being of holistic growth of the families involved. Positive outcomes are instigated not just by sound legal strategies, but by adopting a proactive, constructive mindset that does not go unnoticed. Blueprint for success. Some of you will have heard it. Adopting a behavioral driven blueprint nurtures a conducive environment for favourable judicial perceptions and ultimately resolutions. Engaging with family court professionals whose success isn't quantified by social media metrics, but real-world positive family resolutions can significantly influence the journey's direction. And let's not forget what these are. Take responsibility, own your shit. That's the hardest one anyone try. People struggle with that. Own your shit. Be humble. Be willing to learn. Show sacrifice. Offer compromise. Prepare to be pragmatic. And if you're doing these things selflessly, then you will end up being child-focused to the right standards. Remember, the choices you make today, now, will ultimately affect the relationship you have with your children. Approaching this with hostility, anger, and defiance may risk not just your outcome of your case, but the very essence of your future relationship with your child. On the other hand, engaging with a blueprint that emphasizes positive behavioral transformations and strategic legal planning can help secure a fulfilling relationship with your child. The choice, while maybe challenging for some, offers a path towards embracing the role of a better, more loving, and more understanding parent. That's ultimately what we're teaching our children. You're teaching the children. If you've got a child, you're teaching your son how to treat his partners. You've got a daughter, you're teaching your daughter what to be expected when they get into a relationship, or you're going to show them how they should be treated. Facing family court with a mindset geared towards understanding, solution finding, and overall family well-being isn't just advisable, it's crucial. The transformation you undergo now can be the catalyst for profound personal growth and enduring relationships. Choose wisely, for the stakes at heart that they will impact your family bonds, and it will impact you in the future extremely highly. Good luck as you embark on this transformative journey through family court. The lessons you learn and the actions you take will set the course for your future. It's not simply about navigating legal process, but about how you evolve as a parent and as an individual during this critical period, embracing this time as an opportunity for growth rather than a punitive ordeal that can fundamentally shift the outcome for you and your children. The role of positive, proactive participation. You don't underestimate that. In the realm of family courts, passive behaviour seldom yields positive outcomes. Being proactive participant means meticulously preparing your case, actively engaging in parenting courses, and recommend a cooperative, responsible parent, presenting yourself as someone earnestly striving for the best interests of your children. Demonstrates commitment, it demonstrates maturity, and it demonstrates that you are capable of being the good example that you need to be for your children. This proactive stance extends beyond the courtroom into every interaction and decision impacting your children's lives. Communication is a cornerstone. How you communicate. Understanding that everyone's different, understanding that everyone's got different personalities, everyone communicates differently. Being clear, respectful is pivotal, but they still may interpret it the wrong way. It's about navigating the delicate balance of maintaining necessary contact with the other parent for the sake of your child, whilst also establishing boundaries that protect everyone's emotional well-being. Developing effective communication strategies not only aids in resolving minor disputes before escalating, but serves as evidence that you are dedicated to co-parenting and positively impacting your children's lives. Educational and emotional support for your children. Amidst the complexities of family court proceedings, it is paramount to remain attuned to your children's educational and emotional needs, demonstrating that you are actively contributing to the stability and the continuity of their routines and education is crucial. Engaging with their teachers, participating in extracurricular activities, and being present for their significant events showcases your involvement and commitment. Aspects highly like this are highly regarded in family court, and they will make an impact on your determinations regarding custody and visitation. Make sure you've got some decent support systems in place. Now that's, again, vital. Navigating family court is a marathon, not a sprint. Having a robust support system in place for both logistical and emotional support is indispensable. The professional counselling provides a foundation to weather the inherent stresses of court proceedings. Services like my own people. Moreover, engaging with groups and forums of individuals undergoing similar experiences can offer not just solace, but practical advice and insights as well. Keeping the focus on the child and the children is something that you will find very difficult to do, but you have to. Amid legal strategies and court appearances, the true focus should always return to the children, their well-being, security and happiness for the nucleus around them for which all decisions should rotate. That's going to mean making decisions and doing things that you don't want to do. In moments of overwhelm or frustration, returning to the fundamental question of what serves the best interests of my children can guide your actions and responses much more clearer to the line than what you might when you're coming off. Now, this is just my final thoughts. But if you're approaching family court with dedication to a transformative growth, respectful engagement, and a focus on long-term well-being of your children, that sets a solid foundation for not just surviving this experience, not just surviving it, but emerging from it enriched and better equipped for the challenges of parenting post-separation. Remember, this period is but a chapter in the larger narrative of your family story. How you choose to navigate it can influence the nature of your relationship with your children for years to come. Sacrifices today yield strength for tomorrow. The ethos of resolution and solution should pervade every element of your approach in family court. By treating this experience as a crucible for personal and family development rather than a battleground for revisiting grievances, you pave the way for healing, reconciliation, and ultimately a brighter future for you and your children. Let go of the past. Don't worry about the future. Live in the now.